Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of the Outlaw Studios podcast. With me today, we got Franklin.
Hey.
Playing on his goddamn phone. And Michael and Huggy.
Also playing on my goddamn phone.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, not gonna call him out for it? What the fuck? Why are you singling me out, bro?
Because
He's playing discreetly.
Yeah, I didn't see him playing on his phone.
I thought y'all were gonna be like centered on my face. I didn't know you were getting a body shot.
Either way, if you're on your phone, you're not looking at the camera. Bruh.
Shit.
Bruh.
Anyways, what the fuck's been up, boys? Who's going first?
I guess I'll go first. There was a guy at work that ended up, he was the, kind of like the company snitch or whatever. He tripped out of anger and he fucked up his thumb and he got to leave early.
Was he doing meth?
No.
Oh, no.
He was just stomping around.
The other guy was doing fentanyl.
Yeah. The guy from Weekends did fentanyl, and they had to fucking walk him out.
That's right.
They at least drove him home, probably because the last guy that I was aware of that did fentanyl up there, I was on night shift, and he was the one that crashed his car on the way home, the one that I was following for like 2 miles, and he was in the wrong lane, so I was high beaming him.
Jesus Christ. What a fucking dick.
Hey, he was in the wrong fucking lane. He was gonna hurt somebody.
That's fair.
And I'm just like, if I'm gonna
You're going to help run him into fucking traffic.
It wasn't gonna make it
he
worse.
can't see.
It
Help
wasn't
obstruct
gonna
his
make
vision.
it worse.
What the fuck is wrong with
that'll
you?
obstruct his vision. He's in the wrong lane already. Like it doesn't matter what he sees. Clearly wrong.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I wasn't seeing anything. He's probably fucking asleep.
Probably it was like I followed, and I was like, then we turned different directions, and I'm like, maybe I should follow him just out of like obligation at that point. I'm like, nah. Maybe I should have, because then it's like, oh yeah, he didn't come back because he got into a car crash. It's like,
Why would you take obligation for some dude who's doing fentanyl and driving?
because I felt bad. I actually felt bad about that
But I
situation.
mean-
I'm like probably the only one that's aware of what's going on right now, and I could prevent, which I didn't.
Or, I mean, like, you would have just wrecked too, you know?
Nah. I mean, if I was like following like on his ass the whole way, sure. But
Yeah.
if I was following him, I don't know what he could have done to make me wreck.
I mean, that's true, I guess.
You should have killed him.
It's all right. He was working on that himself. He just did it very badly.
You know what I just realized? As we're recording, you can see the TV showing the recording.
It
Jesus
is.
Christ.
Uh-huh.
I was actually looking at that while he was talking. I was like, why the fuck am I doing that? He's right in front of me.
It's fucking weird. Holy fuck.
Well, at least it doesn't keep going and going.
I mean,
and going.
It
and
would
going.
if the camera was better.
Yeah. That'd be weird though.
If we had better quality cameras.
It's not good enough to see into the fucking nth dimension.
just like a bunch
never
of
ends.
funhouse mirrors.
What the fuck's up, Frank?
I'm not ready to be put on the spot yet.
You're on the spot.
I am on the spot.
Take your clothes
worked
off, kid.
today. I like to do things for money, including showing. I don't have this hoodie. Doesn't allow for
Just
cleavage.
take them off. Take it all off.
I'm too self-conscious.
Hang some dong.
Hang some dong. That
As they'd say on Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
A+ show. No, I feel boring today though. I'm sorry. Oh yeah. I had a buddy crash today, and that was funny as fuck.
Oh, yeah. Why don't you
was-
tell that story?
So my buddy was out riding. Managed to hurt himself pretty good. Like hits me up, freaking out. So while he's freaking out, I'm like, all right, man, just calm down, and then run him through grounding techniques. Deep breaths, count to 4. Things you can touch, things you can see, etc. And then he finally gets back to me, and he had grabbed pizza, so it was all good again.
Fucking genius.
Don't even worry about it. Got me some
Genius
fucking
story.
garlic bread.
I realized I was just hungry.
Yeah, this whole time I was freaking out. I broke my collarbone. Turned out I just needed pizza.
Turns out it was acid reflux.
The whole time.
Jesus.
Common mistake. I mean,
You're up, Hug.
what's
Been up? It's been a few weeks since you've been on.
I mean, other than today, I haven't really done shit. But I mean, we got some work done tearing down the house today. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, buddy.
Fucking may or may not have tetanus now, but it's whatever.
Ooh.
Bonus.
Yeah, there was. I didn't really see it, but like
That's usually how it goes.
there was like, it felt like a fuck ton of them, to be completely honest.
It probably
but,
was
like,
then. Yeah.
Yeah, I just minding my own business, carrying some wood, and fucking take a step. And I was like, motherfucker. Boone's like, oh shit, you step on a nail. I was like, yeah, can you like pull this shit out of my foot? But like, I don't think there wasn't any blood or anything, so I don't think it was like that
like
deep.
but
it, like it, I definitely felt it still though. Like,
but I mean, if there was no blood,
I didn't take my sock off and check. If I don't see it, it's not real. So the tetanus will go away.
Good point.
He's gonna
I was gonna say, I assume you at least took your shoe off, and like if you wear white socks, you'd be able to tell.
Yeah, they were black, but I mean, I didn't feel blood or anything.
Okay.
He's gonna end up with fucking necrotiting fasciitis in his fucking foot. It's gonna fall off like a fucking diabetes victim.
From that place, man, I wouldn't totally.
It is condemned.
Yeah, super condemned.
I'm currently emailing pictures to myself, and I'll bring them up on the TV.
You should probably cut your foot off now. Just save yourself some time.
Honestly.
On camera.
Before it spreads.
Medical technology's only come so far. We're gonna have to amputate.
It'll save me the trip to the hospital.
Yeah,
honestly.
save you some money.
Yeah, boy.
I had that happen once to me, and it's very surprising how little pain it actually causes. But it was one of those things where I knew it happened, obviously, because I stepped on like a piece of like 2x4 or something like that, or maybe plywood. But it came back up with my shoe, and I'm like, oh.
It's that weird like stuck feeling you get.
Yes.
Like that's like usually how I know like it broke skin, because you're just like, what the. I can't fucking move at all.
It didn't hurt, honestly.
It's not.
Afterwards, it was sore, obviously, but that's it.
I guess
there was no sharp pain like you figured there'd be.
Yeah, I guess like depending on the nail too.
Also, I guess it's kind of like the same premise as with needles. It's like not exactly probably gonna hurt too much if it's a sharp nail, even though it's
you're not gonna get AIDS from a nail.
I mean,
you could.
You underestimate my.
Depends on who last touched that nail with AIDS.
That's true.
Who last smeared their AIDS on the nail? Went through this entire house and put my blood on the nails.
So that's
Fuck
before.
those people. Oh wow.
Do you have a mirror by chance?
Here?
Yeah.
No, why?
Oh, I can't see.
Yeah, I know. It's really the problem with you being over there.
Yeah, fucked up.
Do you have a mirror by chance?
Oh shit!
Just watch the stream.
Set up an elaborate array of mirrors
Wrong camera set up.
so I can see everything without moving.
Here you go. Now you guys can see it. I hope.
Who needs a multi-monitor setup? All you need is a
That's what
window.
it looked like before. That's what we got now.
I mean, it's even.
Yeah, it's even more. We
More
got
so
this whole
than that,
porch
yeah.
area off. The steps are gone.
Nice.
We actually got it pretty well cleaned up.
Yeah, I was pretty impressed with how much we actually got done.
Now we got a lot of shit to burn.
Yeah, well, that's the easy part at least.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, the
Wait, so you guys are allowed to burn the house? You just have to do it like.
There
2x4
was a blowtorch right there, man. That was my go-to.
Just tempting.
Like,
Just very tempting.
like oopsie. Like, I mean, what would happen if like we said, oh man, we accidentally set it on fire, and now the fire department's gonna have to come, but don't even worry about putting it out. Just,
Nobody call them for
don't
at
let
least
it
2
spread.
hours until we're sure it's done.
Well, they'd investigate, and
I can be pretty clumsy with a cigarette, man.
Yeah. I was just trying to.
It was
light
it landed
and
right in my
never
puddle
lit.
of gasoline.
There were actually 2 gas containers on the porch. Like it would have.
They were both open.
they were
Yeah,
probably
also
they
covered
were.
in gasoline.
They were probably bone dry though. That's the thing.
Oh, it's like planning arson, and then it's just like, oh wait a minute, actually we need that for heat.
Poorly planned.
Yep.
I need to fill up my car.
Yeah, no, we got a couple big stacks of fucking wood down there now. You gotta.
At least you got a lot of room to actually burn them if.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Starting our fucking studio fire pit.
Yeah.
Right in the middle. Right
Nobody's
outside
cooking
the door.
marshmallows on that ever.
Well, no, they will eventually.
Yeah,
when we're not burning a house in it.
Yeah, man. I don't know. So like, I walked through that smoke a couple of times, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know what we're burning right now, but like, I think like that the paint even is like God knows how
Probably
fucking.
lead.
Oh yeah, like I don't know. There were a couple of times we like knocked some shit down, and there's just like all this like random ass dust, and I was like, what the fuck? Like the fuck is that even coming from?
And
dust.
the best part, to put it out after fucking
That was genius.
we
honestly.
couldn't put it out any other way, and because we have no water down there, and fucking. So we found this old locker that my mom was putting shit in, metal locker. We took it.
The fire up.
No, we brought it over to the fire pit, and then we shoveled all the coals and shit into the locker, like laying down, and then just closed it.
Did
burn
you
itself
dig a
away. and it
hole in
doesn't-
the earth and just put the locker in there? It's like, now it won't hurt anybody ever again.
No, we'll use it again.
I mean, honestly, if you can cut off airflow, do the
Oh, no,
trick.
there was a
Oh
giant
no,
hole
there
at
was
the
still
bottom.
airflow, but it was metal, so even if it
Yeah,
burned,
it wasn't gonna
Yeah.
spread.
know what I mean?
Fair. Just a really hot locker for a few hours.
Huggy fucking almost melted a snow shovel.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I was scooping the coals.
that where
with
you
the
use
snow.
it?
Well, I mean, there was
Oh.
also a normal shovel, but like I just wanted to be helpful, and there was all the same shovel. It didn't melt though. It was actually.
I used a coal shovel.
Okay.
He used a fucking plastic
But
snow shovel.
in
It was pretty
fairness,
sweet.
who really like made out better? Because mine had a full length handle. His had like
Yeah, I had to like
2/3 of
reach
a
into the
handle,
fire
so, like-
basically.
so, like,
Oh, jeez.
Not to
Okay.
mention,
It was
snow
probably
shovels have a lot
equally
more
as
area to
unsafe.
them. Like,
No,
you
no,
can
snow
shovel
shovels are like
way more
10
volume.
bucks, so
Yeah.
I can see that
honestly,
being
worst
weird.
case scenario. No.
yeah, I could like feel it like bending.
Usually, if you're fast with it, then at least like it won't get too bad.
Yeah, it was like I don't know, when to like set it down at the end, it just kind of folded. I was like, well, I mean, what's done is done.
Yeah.
it
Damage has
worked
been
as-
done, and
worked as long as it needed.
Mess is cleaned up. Let her sit for 20 minutes, and she'll be ready to go again. Once
Just
she cools
like my
down.
girlfriend.
Fucking A. No,
Yeah,
I'm
that's awesome. Though.
pretty fucking stoked for this whole studio thing, man. I'm ready to get out of this teeny tiny office that we got here. As much as I love the dungeon feel.
That
That
is
is
what it is too.
Well, if we get set up down there, we can finally fucking like just set our cameras up in spots.
I would
Yeah,
imagine
they
they
have
can
there's
stay
gonna
like
be
permanent positions.
something really
and
awesome. If there's gonna be
everything.
a kitchen there.
There will be a kitchen, yes. We
That's-
have to get
that's
a new
an awesome
stove.
option. Yeah.
And, I mean, we won't be able to really run any of the kitchen stuff until we
That's
have
fine.
permanent power.
Okay,
'Cause
fair.
if we try to run a stove or a refrigerator off of a fucking 4,000 watt generator, it's not going to run. And we won't be able to run anything
Well,
else either.
we'd at least have space if we actually did want to cook shit. Just like bring propane heater, like heat or
Oh,
something.
there's plenty of space.
I
for
got a
sure.
grill. We can fucking
Yeah,
set the
oh,
grill
there
down
we go.
there. Well, because that's what we're going to do with
Or
the fucking...
I'll work cheeseburgers. Make cheeseburgers.
Well, with the
Great.
foundation of that house, we're going to build a fucking deck out there, man.
Oh, hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That honestly just sounds like a place to chill.
That's what it's going to be, man. It's going to be our fucking place.
Clubhouse.
Oh, can we make a
fucking
kiddie
30.
pool?
Can we do what?
Can we get a kiddie pool?
Sure.
Probably.
I mean, you could probably make the basement into a pool if you really wanted to.
I say
I
we
mean,
just
they have
That
shovels.
sounds even better.
So, I mean, we could make work.
Just dig a giant hole. And
Yeah,
build
put
Dude,
a, put
I
a
can
tarp
steal
over
Flex Seal
it
from
and
work.
Boom, you got it. That's what a pool is, right?
You can what?
I can steal Flex Seal from work. We can waterproof your basement,
yeah.
turn it into a pool.
That'd be fucking dope.
Yeah,
have a
it
basement?
would.
Well, yeah, that's the foundation to the house itself. The one we're
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a maybe like a foot and a half above ground, like
Alright.
that you can see, and then the rest is underneath.
Oh.
So it's
Okay.
like half an in-ground pool.
Yeah.
It's already there.
I'm into it.
Who cares about circulation? We can have a stagnant pool. I'm here
Yeah,
for it.
that'll be
Yeah.
good for wildlife or something.
mean,
Maybe.
you
In
can't-
fact,
It'll quickly turn into a pond,
Yeah,
but it'll
well, I
be
mean, like-
fine.
yeah.
But aren't there fish you can get that like eat the fucking algae? and
Yeah,
shit?
yo,
So,
I would
mean,
swim with an
like-
algae eater. That'd be
Yeah.
funny as
I
fuck.
was like, just get an air pump and hook it up
Can
there.
we get some eels too?
Yeah.
As long as they're not
probably.
electric.
Some leeches?
It's oh.
Now it's just turning into a horror movie.
I know.
If we get a bunch of leeches to throw
Oh,
in
we
there.
should have got a picture of that tire.
I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, buddy.
What was it? Was it just full of like? Was it its own little like biosphere or some shit?
Let me see if I send it in Snapchat. I might have to recall it.
Despite how cold it is.
There is this tire that's been hanging there since probably before my mother had the place. That it was originally on a hook. Now it's just hanging from one nail, and it's like ripped to shreds. It looks like a perfect prop for a horror movie.
It's the tire from Wrong Turn.
It's fucked
One of the best
up
actors.
looking.
Tire
One of the
number
best
4.
actors in Hollywood.
Yeah, the tire from Wrong Turn when they pick up the barbed wire.
Fucking A, man.
You really
Oh, man.
drove the scene home.
Did you get it?
I don't think I can.
You Snapchatted it, didn't
I
you?
did.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Does that just mean it's gone to the ether? Or?
Yeah, I didn't save
Well,
it. to,
Snapchat servers, but we can't access it.
Okay.
Can you just text Snapchat real? Just hit up your Snapchat representative.
Go Snapchat. Represent me.
Message your AI. See if it can bring it back.
Ask
There you go.
ChatGPT what you should do.
There you go.
I don't do that anymore.
Describe it to ChatGPT. Maybe it can generate a picture for you.
I mean, it
that's actually like spot on. You could definitely do that.
That would actually be impressive because I've never like imagined what that would look like before. Like,
yeah, it's hard to describe like perfectly.
It was pretty fucking cool.
Just pick the most visceral words possible and throw them into an image generator.
Needless to say, we're just gonna leave it hanging there for all of eternity until it rots away to nothing.
It's a good prop.
And it's made out of rubber, so that could be a long time.
Yeah.
Well, tires photo-degrade, don't they?
They what?
Photo-degrade?
Like in the sun?
Yeah.
Probably. Yes. Pretty sure.
I don't know.
Which, I mean, if it's been there that long, I mean, it makes sense why it's already at that point. Where
Well,
it
wasn't in the sun. It was under that porch that we tore off.
Oh.
Yeah.
So maybe not then. Okay.
It just, I think just like the weight of the tire itself and just, God knows how long it's been up there. Just like, it's slowly, because like, I don't know, have you ever seen a dry rotted tire, how they like kind of like shred a little bit, like when they blow out? Well, like, imagine that, but in like the slowest motion possible. I'm assuming it's like just strands
Slow
of like pieces
of
tire. Like, it's so hard to even explain.
Sped up tire degradation. They just recorded it for 20 fucking
imagine
years.
how long that would even take, though. Like, because I mean,
Definitely a few decades.
yeah, for
real.
Probably depend on humidity as well. I don't know how much that would actually influence like
just
whether
like
or not a tire degrades.
The way it was just like you couldn't even tell it was a tire, like until you were just like, wait, what the fuck?
Whose WrestleMania belts this?
Yeah,
it's all shredded.
What the fuck could that possibly be?
You know what? I just thought of it. Fucking, I was talking to him the other day because we're gonna do that audio drama thing I was talking about, the zombie one. And I was talking to him about doing like live action recording some of the scenes from it.
That'd be cool.
For like TikTok and shit. Well, one of the locations will be like a bunker set in that property. What if we got a full-size tire and put it there in that spot? And then, like, over the years of parts, we can just slowly create that until we're to that, and then it's just hanging there like that. That'd be a fucking cool little piece.
That would be cool.
Of not only continuity, but, like, imagery.
This tire's seen it all.
Like, you can see how long it's been based on what the tire looks like.
Do a flashback and throw a new tire over there?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck yeah.
Exactly.
And then eventually he's got like a tire, wife, and kids.
Yeah. A tire killed my wife.
And it just shows a tire with a bloody knife next to it.
It just turns
3 tombstones.
It turns into that movie Rubber.
I was gonna say, isn't there a movie that's basically that?
The tire goes on a rampage and starts killing people.
Yeah.
I've never watched it, but
I forgot that existed.
I tried to, and I just...
Was it not good?
I
dumb.
just
It's
couldn't
dumb as
even get
fuck.
into it.
What?
Because, like,
It wasn't good?
It just
I
like...
didn't say that.
Like,
thought it'd
even
be
when
a
it kills people,
masterpiece.
like,
No,
it
dumb
just
as fuck. It was great.
bounce, they scream, you see the tire rolling, and then there's blood, and then the tire's leaving.
Doesn't it also have like psychic powers or some shit?
I think so.
I think that was how it killed primarily. It was just like, oh, I move stuff with my tire brain.
Well, there are like some movies that I want to watch simply for the camp value. There's no way they're good.
most
Like there's
That's
that.
one of them. Definitely watch
And
that.
then there's, it's like Night of the Living Donuts or some shit. And like
about
these
cops?
donuts come to life, and they're like zombies in a donut shop. Well, in a donut shop.
Oh, they're just
and they start eating people. Like it's fucking. I don't even know, dude. It just looks so bizarre.
Have you watched The Room?
The Room? Yes.
Perfect.
It's been a long fucking time, but yes, I have
watch
seen
it
The
once a
Room.
year. I make sure I don't forget.
Oh, minimum once a year.
Yeah. I usually save it for Christmas, honestly. Just
I was
because,
still
like-
consuming large quantities of alcohol at the time, so I don't really remember it. But
Don't worry, you wouldn't remember. Actually, no, that's not true. I've watched like 10 times, and even I started to remember it. It's so fucking stupid, though. It's just like, oh, but Mark, what happened? It's like, don't worry about it, Johnny. We're moving on to the next scene.
They have a Star Wars edit for it that's pretty good. not
Oh
gonna lie.
yeah, I forgot about that
Yeah,
one.
that's
That
pretty
was
good
really
edit.
funny. Where he's like Anakin. Tommy Wiseau is Anakin Skywalker. He just edited in. So
Nice.
even like whenever he's like Darth Vader and shit.
Jesus Christ.
It's really good, and it's talking to Mark Hamill, right?
Okay.
So he's like, "Oh, hi, Mark," and it makes sense.
Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Didn't they make a movie about the making of that movie?
Yeah, Disaster
Yeah,
Artist.
with James Franco, dude.
That was actually a really good movie.
Yeah, unironically.
I think that was like James Franco's last big movie before he got Me Too'd.
Oh.
You go, oh no, not really.
Yeah. For a reason that no man should get in trouble for. Because he was running an acting school. He was banging some of the students.
Oh, casting couch.
I guess. I mean, I wouldn't even call it a casting couch because it's not like they were getting jobs for it.
Oh, so it wasn't.
They
a
were
very
just
respectable
students
casting
in
couch.
his school, but they were adults. Like, they were adult women. They weren't getting a job out of it. They weren't really getting anything out of it except for some James
Getting
Franco
D.
fucking D.
And isn't that payment in of itself?
That's what I'm saying. You get to hang out with James Franco. And
on him.
James Franco gets to hang out on you.
Mm-hmm.
Hang
That's
out
a
with his
pretty
wang
fair
out.
transaction.
Rock out with his cock out.
Wait, it didn't even lead to like a tuition discount?
Probably not. That would make it transactional.
I guess still worth it, but
For clout, if anything.
yeah, no, oh god, yeah. Yeah, I'm not gay, but I'd probably fuck James Franco.
You know, only
don't
so
think
that I
he's
could,
gay.
only so that I could say that he raped me and sue him into oblivion.
I don't think I could do that to him though. He sounds like a really nice guy.
His next big part, he's playing Fidel Castro.
Really?
Nice.
Oh, you were saying the beard.
John Leguizamo's all offended about
I
it.
was just gonna say they couldn't find it.
Bro.
I guess there's not a whole
I don't care
lot
if he's
of
Hispanic or
male
not.
Latin actors, I guess.
Bruh.
Like,
You're going to understand here in a second.
oh, I'm sure he could play the part. Absolutely. That's just like.
He looks more like Fidel Castro than any Hispanic man who's ever lived.
That's
That's
yeah.
fair.
Yeah. Wow. I really think it's the eyebrows.
Like, it's pretty fucking spot on, bro.
Yeah. I didn't realize how old he looked.
Like, look at that shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
John Leguizamo wants to play him? No fucking way.
The Fidel Castro cloning fucking project actually worked.
Yeah, James Franco
Yeah.
is Fidel Castro.
What's Seth Rogen gonna play?
Him and Justin Trudeau. Seth
Talking
Rogen wrote him
dog
off.
that shouts profanities. at
After that Me
everybody.
Too shit. Seth Rogen wrote fucking Franco off.
I can't picture.
No, literally, he did an interview where he said that he will not work with him or speak to him again.
Why?
He wrote him off completely after that.
They're still gonna make
I didn't
movies.
know any of that.
Not
That's
together.
Crazy.
It doesn't sound like it's gonna be as good.
Seth Rogen's kind of been on the decline for a while, in my opinion.
Yeah, but no, it's like the Matt Damon and the other dude, Ben Affleck. Like, I mean, yeah, I guess they're still actors, but like, I don't give a shit if they're not
I mean,
together.
I feel like James Franco makes Seth Rogen movie better, not
Seth
the other
Rogen.
way around.
Yeah. Well, Seth Rogen's like pot jokes.
Yeah.
There we go.
James Franco is
everything.
a legitimate actor. He's not a comedy actor. He's good in comedy,
But he's good at everything.
but he's a great actor in general.
That's fair.
You know who else is honestly like disgustingly fucking talented? Jared Leto. I get mad when I,
feel like
think
I
about
should
Jared Leto.
Change this,
Also,
but it's pretty awesome.
also got Me Too.
Oh, dude, what?
Well, I mean, he's running a fucking cult,
Yeah.
for fuck's sake. He's
He actually
fucking
He's
He's
insane.
good at
not
everything.
running a cult. He's leading.
He actually might be like a creep. Like he has like a lot of
He's either a creep or he's
child
actually...
molestation charges. Or,
Ooh.
like
dude,
alleged,
That's pretty bad.
alleged
Yeah.
child molestation.
Can't say anything confirmed. but,
Yeah, like,
He's either a creep
like a
or
lot.
he's actually Jesus. We'll see how that shakes out.
or both.
Time will tell.
honestly.
Time will tell. Yeah.
Jesus might just be
Sure.
creepy.
It's true.
What
I
was
mean-
Jesus doing between the ages of 13 and 30? You know?
Carpentry,
Yeah, building shit.
Oh,
like bridges.
I thought he was having adventures with his best friend Biff.
Biff.
I don't know that there was a Biff,
Oh, that's totally.
Saint
There's
Biff?
even a
but maybe
book
like
about
his best friend Ezekiel.
it. There's a gospel about it.
Or his good
Gospel
buddy
of-
Judas.
Yeah.
Biff.
They left it out simply because of his name. Job's real name was Biff.
I would have left that out too. Yeah, Saint Biff.
Saint Biff of the fucking...
Shameless plug for Michael Moore, the best author on the planet. He wrote the gospel according to Biff.
Oh, okay.
I was making an actual reference there.
Oh, okay.
But people don't read.
Shout out to Michael Moore, biggest douchebag on the planet. Fattest douchebag on the planet.
The author, not the documentary, dude.
There's two.
Oh, there's two?
Yeah. I assumed it was the same person.
Yeah, I assumed it was the same guy.
No, he also wrote a book about vampires it's called You Suck. That one's about vampires.
They actually made that into a movie, didn't they?
Vampires Suck was a movie.
Okay.
They just had a movie come out called Don't Suck.
Oh, hold on.
Which has Jamie Kennedy in it.
Hold on, it could have been Christopher Moore.
I didn't even know he was alive, so.
It's Jamie Kennedy and Matt Rife.
Interesting.
And Matt Rife plays a vampire who wants to become a comedian, but he's not good at it.
But he sucks.
And Jamie Kennedy needs an opener, because he's like an old, aged fucking comedian, which, I mean, he is. But he needs an opener, and this dude's like, if you let me be your opener, I will pay for everything. So he's like, yeah.
I feel like that would work. It's a really like kind of strange concept.
It looks good, and apparently they shot it like before COVID, and then they had a bunch of trouble trying to sell it.
Oh,
but now it's out.
I didn't even know Matt Rife existed before
like
COVID. Like,
I know, fucking COVID blew that fucking dude up. Bitches all over the fucking country are wet for that dude.
Hell yeah.
He's the most attractive.
Did you ever hear Theo Vaughn talk about him?
I love Theo Vaughn.
Yeah,
Theo Vaughn is a fucking genius.
He's just like,
he's pretty great.
He's like, yeah, man, he's pretty like a lady.
Pretty like you know, kind of cute.
God.
Also, it was Christopher Moore, not Michael Moore.
Okay. Yeah, Michael Moore's a douchebag.
I believe it.
I hate that guy.
They did a South Park episode on him. I vaguely remember like him just being absurd at it and like I don't know, trying to like call offense to like everything everyone said during the episode.
Wasn't that or wait, hold on, I'm thinking of a different one. God, there's so many South Park episodes. There's ones that I just don't even remember. Like we went back and watched a few older ones. I'm like, holy fuck, this did happen. It's all coming back.
Yeah, there's so many.
They do exist.
The drill, the hippie drill.
We
watched that one there on fucking Friday. It was great.
It is. It's like the longest running show, isn't it?
No,
like,
Simpsons technically, but they're also terrible.
Unpopular opinion. I don't like The Simpsons.
That's not an unpopular opinion.
Isn't okay. Good. Like I feel
that is like the most safe.
I feel like
have.
people that like it absolutely fucking love it.
No, it's like Disney
like,
adults.
They're insane.
It's like you can like Disney movies or you can be into Disney adult.
Simpsons is not good.
It's not.
Oh, dude, King of the Hill though.
King of the Hill is still perfect. I think
it only gets better as you get older.
Yeah, I will say the seasons got a little bit worse after Cotton died, but that's because I fucking love Cotton Hill. I'm gonna tuck my shins. I went and killed that Vietnamese.
Fucking good stuff, buddy.
It was so good.
It's a little sacrilegious to be using kerosene instead of propane, though.
Why?
Because it's not a clean burning fuel.
It's not as... Yeah.
Not clean burning gas.
Well, like I said.
I
can't huff that.
The real reason.
I can't get high off that. Only Hank Hill could process propane through his system to actually get a buzz off of it.
He's evolutionary adapted to it.
See, I had so much trouble finding this video before, and now it's gone. I'm not going to be able to find it. It was too long ago.
Oh, yeah. Apparently they did a thing in The Simpsons where Homer will no longer strangle his son because that makes a bad commentation about strangling your kids and child abuse.
That was like the point, wasn't it?
Yes. Yes, but people got their feelings hurt by it, so he's like, I will never hurt my boy again. I will never strangle my boy. I love my boy. It's so bad.
Oh, here it is. I think.
What's up, Theo? This is
Why can't I hear it? Hit the top button, Hug, see if anything happens.
Where the fuck is it? Oh wait, I got it. Very top?
Yep.
Maybe I don't.
Keep going down. Do you feel the buttons?
I thought so. Okay, wait. Now I got it.
Okay.
That's
Well,
not why it's not working.
well, I mean, it is paused too, so.
Shit, wrong thing. Yeah, I know, but it wasn't playing anything before. Oh, right there.
Tristan from North Carolina. I was wondering, is it gay to sleep with a shirt but nothing below the waist?
It's gay to sleep with a dude. That's the real litmus test, I think.
Yep.
What's up, Theo? This is
It's gay to sleep with a dude. Yep.
He's a fucking genius.
And just like he's never fucking like serious at all.
Do you listen to his podcast?
I've seen some of it. I don't like listen to it.
I've started to recently. Oh my god! Especially when he's answering callers' questions. Holy fuck!
Just never skip a beat.
Like he's just a regular dude for sure.
And like I don't know, once in a while he'll be like real about something, but it's like I don't know. It's like it makes it even more sincere because he barely ever fucking breaks character. Like, I mean, I don't know if I guess it's not really character. I think it's just him. Like,
yeah. Okay. Starring as himself.
Like what he, like the one guy was talking about him on Joe Rogan. Fuck, I can't remember his name. He used to be an MMA fighter, but he's just like fucking Theo Vaughn's in Australia, and I guess Theo Vaughn was talking to this guy. He's like, yeah, man, they got koalas at the hotel. And he's like, oh, be careful, man. Like, make sure you wash your hands. Like, I guess koala bears have...
They are disgusting creatures.
They have syphilis, I guess. Uh-huh. Like, he's like, man, he better wash his hands. I got some stuff, too. like, just, like, didn't miss a beat. He's just, like, he's just always like that. Like,
that's great.
Oh, my God.
Like apparently armadillos are also something that is just like never touch an armadillo because you will probably contract some terrible.
I would still own an armadillo though.
With Theo, it's like he's the LeBron James of comedy. So creative.
There's a few guys. Theo's one of them. Sebastian's another one that have like a style of comedy that you will never be able to explain to someone. They got to go see him. Yeah.
He's in Australia right now. He goes, yeah, man, you got a koala come to the hotel. And I went, oh, man, those things have chlamydia, so make sure you wash your hands. And he goes, I have some things too. He better wash his hands. All right, man. So stupid. But it's legit a koala's coming over to his hotel. That's so Theo. With Theo, it's like...
That's so Theo.
That's pretty genius. It would have been better hearing come out of his mouth, though.
Yeah, like, just literally fucking... I could just, like, picture him saying it. Like, just...
Yeah.
I don't know. He just constantly is the way he presents himself.
It's just a normal conversation. He's constantly got the funny turned on, doesn't know how to turn it off.
Honestly.
Let's just make this a Theo Von appreciation
yeah.
podcast.
Welcome to Theo Tribute.
It's not the greatest podcast, only a tribute.
Yeah, yeah. It's not the greatest podcast. It's a tribute to the
I want to let you know that I have some new tour dates to announce.
No, we don't need that. Where's his shorts? There they are. I want to wear his shorts.
Put on a shirt.
I wonder if he has his own.
Wait, what the fuck are the shorts?
Like, look, it's a baby. Crazy.
They're like other people's.
Theo Von's theory on Burger King.
Yeah.
Why is it so short?
Burger King, they got that deal, 10 nuggets for $1.
Ooh. Now, I've heard of a deal before. A deal is something where you're getting something good. This sounds like a risk.
Found out why. I pooped my pants, man. I pooped my pants real bad. So I don't know if I can ever trust Burger King again. I mean, they're a fine establishment. I don't want to throw any shade at it.
You don't want to throw any shade, dude. Those guys just took $1 from you, and then you shit yourself for them. Is that business? What kind of business you like to get involved in, huh? Here's an idea, dude. Why don't you give me $40 and then go cut your fucking arm off? Nah, man, it sounds like you got taken advantage of by the king. And they put that guy in the king, and he's, you know, the guy had really small legs and wearing a fucking cape, and he's ginger, you know, and he honestly, between me, seems kind of homoerotic. And that tells you right there, you eat enough Burger King, bro, you're going to be jerking your buddy off in a special cape.
Burger King, they got that deal, 10 nuggets.
What did he say?
You eat enough Burger King, that tells me right there you're going to be jerking your buddy off in a special cake.
I honestly don't know how Burger King stays in business.
Do you remember when Burger King, like, had, like, Xbox games as, like...
Yeah!
That fucking sneaking game was the weirdest shit. Like, you literally were just, like... You were the Burger King. like sneaking around, like just voyeuring people.
Solid burger. It's just
the
like
goal was to avoid the Me
Burger
Too
King
movement.
I don't even remember like what the point of it was, other than you like sneak around people's houses.
It's just a day in the Burger King's life.
Weird.
That's
like,
just his hobby.
Like you're just breaking in and watching people.
He's the world's most interesting man. So you just he'll be on dirt bikes one day, go karts the other, and then voyeuring fucking people's houses.
Those are the only two I remember, were like the racing one and the sneaking one. Like I don't fucking.
Solid Snake or the Burger King? Who do you think would win?
Oh, Burger King.
All right, that's
Not
fair.
even a question.
That's fair. I get that.
If you can
One
handle
eats
that
gunpowder,
food
the
all
other
day-
eats Burger King. Clearly, he's stronger.
Solid Snake would, he would stop at raping you. The king
like,
would definitely go all the way with it.
You'd
Yeah,
be an
You ever looked at the way
Australian
that dude
burglar at the end
smiles?
of it.
Yeah, he's definitely Australian.
He's never
For sure.
He's never broke that smile either. I swear that face isn't real.
Do you listen to our show, Huggy?
Yeah.
Did you listen to the Australian fucking burglar rapist episode?
I did not.
You got to when you get
That
home.
was very
That's what
early.
it's titled too. It's a good one.
Australian burglar rapist gets raped.
It's about a homeowner who.
Break-in goes wrong, goes sexual.
Yeah, the dude robbing the guy gets raped and murdered, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
He fucked him to
That's a-
death.
He literally fucked
That's
him
a real
to
thing
death.
that happened, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I do remember. I do remember hearing about that.
Yeah,
Like,
he fucked him to death.
A few months ago, I think, is when that story hit. That was fucking insane.
he held him like
His basement.
hostage for a couple days, right?
Yeah.
Like,
He fucked him constantly.
Yeah, he BDSM that fucking dude to death. I wish some chick would do that to me.
Yeah, you're just reading the headlines like, should have been me.
Bullshit. Why doesn't anyone love me this much?
Imagine being that guy. Like he's been waiting for this his whole life. Like someday someone's gonna break in. I'm just gonna fucking
that's what it
torture
was,
fuck him
too.
to death. Like he's just like, let's fucking go.
The guy that broke in was expecting him to be like surprised.
He's up in there. Well, he's up in his room, and he can hear the fucking door fucking lock going, and he's like, "This is it." He's like
Big
John
smile.
Rambo. You
Big
see him
smile.
drop his pants, pull his thong up, put his fucking gimp mask on.
Yeah, he goes down there.
And he's
it's
fucking
like,
ready to
He
go.
just walks down swinging his fucking dick.
Yeah, it's like fucking 15 inches long. He's
picture
fucking denting the wall.
I picture him like happy dancing the whole time, like the excited, jittery,
He's
jumpy.
been trying to
kind.
set that trap for years. Like, oh, but I forgot to lock my door. And
he advertises it outside his
I accidentally
house.
left it wide open, and now I'm very tired.
I just bought this brand new PlayStation.
This house is not protected by ADT.
Oh man, I forgot my gold bars on the table where you can see them clearly through the window.
I hope nobody
This
picks
house
up my
is
social
protected by
security
STDs.
card. I better be careful. My rich family would really hate it if I went missing.
Uh-huh. I've got $8 million in a safe.
And only I know the combination. Hopefully nobody tortures it out of me.
No. Oh, torture me, Daddy.
And then he just pulls out the reverse Uno card. I'm actually a sadist.
Uh-huh.
You thought I was a masochist, but it was me, the sadist.
Scissor me, Xerxes. Scissor me, Timbers.
Oh, God. Oh, scissor me, timber. God, that's so fucking gross. That whole episode of South Park was so weird.
The Persians.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Everybody's like, we gotta capitalize on 300 so hard. Xerxes is just a lesbian.
Oh, my
like,
God.
alright.
Yeah, it turns out Xerxes is a woman.
Yeah. There's lesbo. Kicks her in the dick.
What if it turns out that South Park actually started the whole tranny trend with that episode?
I think they may. What if they? Yeah. What if they don't predict? What if they just set the events in motion?
Yeah.
Watch this.
South Park's actually pathetic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they're just like, okay, we're making this claim, and now we're gonna do everything in our power to make sure it happens. That
It
way
turns out
we were
Jesus
right.
came back, but in two men, and that's Trey Parker and Matt Stone.
Yeah. They got divided. The soul got split in half, and when they're
Or maybe
together,
one
they
of
can
them's the
unite their
Antichrist, and the other one is Jesus, and they're like,
the-
"Fuck all of these
The irony
people."
being they have all these characters in their show.
They're like, "Fuck
And they're
all of
voiced
these
mostly
people."
by two dudes.
It just made me think of fucking Saddam Hussein when they used to always have him with.
I love how it was just photorealistic Saddam Hussein's face.
He was like he his head moved the same way
He was Canadian.
did. Like...
I'm pretty sure he was Canadian.
And he's fucking Satan.
Yeah.
Come on, Satan.
Come on, Gad.
It was just the fucking Cartman voice.
Come on, Gad.
Which really says a lot about Cartman.
You know you're my only one, Gad.
Anybody here a fan of like fanfics?
I like well, they're all bad, so I like them.
I mean, I used to when I was in high school.
If you can get over if you like cringe, Jesus Sex Hitler, 10 out of 10.
I think you put that. Well, you brought that up before.
My Immortal's really good as well.
Yeah, my Immortal is my personal favorite, but you're bringing up fucking God, and like that. Anytime I think of that, I immediately go to Jesus Sex Hitler. And specifically the scene where like Jesus is trying to talk God into like meeting Hitler. Like, listen, he's really close to me. And I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
It's a good fanfic, dude. He put a lot of effort into it. They put a lot of effort into it. I have no clue who wrote it.
Well made.
It was probably a dude, let's be honest.
It was probably an Australian.
Yeah. It was probably that guy.
Yeah, probably one that was about to go to prison.
He's like, I better write my magnum opus before they come and get me.
Australia's fucked,
Maybe once they
man.
read this, they'll decide to let me
Got
out.
fucking burglar raping homeowners. All the koalas have chlamydia.
Australia just hates humanity.
I mean, have you seen the spiders over there? Jesus.
You see anything over there?
It's just a land that is trying.
They're so like chill about them too. Like I don't know. Man.
The land is trying to kill them.
Yep.
I mean, it was
all the time.
You know, it makes sense.
And it's
It
failing.
was
Well, no, it's not.
the reason it like fucking existed in the first place was as a prison colony. Like they just shipped fucking all the fucking prisoners to Australia. That's
That makes
like,
sense.
That's why like.
They're
They're like, oh, it's an
plan.
island with no fucking connection to any land. Like, oh, yeah, everyone that sucks, just fucking send them there.
See, yeah, they're just like, yeah, Attack on Titan. Never see that? That's all that is.
That's the difference between America and Australia. They pushed the Aboriginals out over there, and then they like started taking their children to try and breed them out in like the 50s or some shit like that. Difference is, we can at least semi-claim to be better because we came here to discover shit. They were sent there because they were murderers.
It's like, well,
They're the descendants of rapists and murderers who were sent there who couldn't be in polite society.
Yo,
It was prison.
Arguably, we did come here to pillage, though.
That's
It'd be a
different.
perspective
That is
thing.
different.
They came to discover.
They came here by choice.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
like the whole fucking like Columbus Day thing. It's just like I don't know, it's so ridiculous.
I think we should, if we're gonna change it and get rid of Columbus Day.
Leif Erikson.
I was just gonna say,
Yeah, I mean,
we should
the
just
actual
make
one-
Durgan, bruh.
we should actually celebrate Leif Erikson Day.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
even
no,
like care about Columbus Day if like I mean I don't really care about Columbus Day to begin with, but like if they just like gave historically accurate information, like when the fucking Native Americans brought him corn instead of gold because he showed them gold and they think, what the color is fucking corn? Like,
Yeah,
I don't know,
at least you could eat this.
I don't know what the fuck you're saying. Like, this is the closest thing we have. You just fucking cut their hands off like to try to like prove a point, I guess, and they just
They should have brought him something
so
better.
just like okay, like fucking now we don't have hands and still don't know what the fuck you want, man. Like Jesus Christ!
It's like speak English, you savage.
Yeah. And so it's just like we should celebrate this, man.
Yeah.
Fuck.
What a hero.
He got lost, cut a bunch of Native Americans' hands off.
He got lost and angry. Took it out on the natives.
I'll allow it.
Sounds like a Bill and Ted adventure
so
gone wrong.
ridiculous.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. I'll allow it.
At least old Greg had, morals and standards.
I'm old Greg.
Batteries from a shoe.
You ever drink Bailey's
The
from a
Mighty
shoe?
Boosh, whatever happened to that?
They disbanded, bud.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No allegations, though.
No.
Okay.
No, and you'd think it would. But they were like the early 2000s version of Monty Python.
They were honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, Monty Python is like such a hit or miss for me. It's like sometimes the jokes nail, and then other times I'm like, all right, please move on to the
Dude,
next
Monty
scene.
Python and the Holy Grail is a fucking
Yes.
masterpiece.
Yeah, that one is like
So-
banger after banger, I think.
It's
The
a
Black
fuck-
Knight is all I need.
Literally the opening of with the coconuts. Holy fuck, man. I love that shit. And the fucking the Black Knight
Yeah.
gets his arms and legs cut off. He's like,
Go
where are
on.
you going?
Coward.
Bite you to death, or however the fuck he said it. It's been so long.
The guy's just like, what are you gonna do, bite me? It's like, yeah, maybe.
That is true though. The other ones aren't like.
Life of Brian was good.
Yeah. They're good, but they're not like the Holy Grail. I could watch over and over.
That was their masterpiece film. And the ending when the cop cars pull up and start arresting the actors. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
About that. I really like the fucking the witch trial, where they're like.
Does she float?
I see we're a man of logic and reason.
Ducks float.
Legit, the actual thought process of the Salem witch trials.
Yeah, that's probably fairly accurate.
It's fucking.
It's like, well, if she drowns, then fortunately she wasn't a witch. But if she doesn't, we'll kill her for being a witch.
She turns you into a newt.
Well, she changed me back.
I got better.
I got
better. Oh my god, such a fucking
rewatch that.
It's a perfect film, dude.
We are the knights who say nay.
We want the shrubbery.
They do a really good political thing too when he's explaining that he's the king, and they're like, "Well, we didn't vote for you."
Yeah,
and they go through the rotation of an autonomous collective. I was so impressed with that.
Fucking speaking of British fucking actors, what's his name? Christopher Eccleston, the dude who played the first Doctor Who in the current run. He was asked on a panel the other day what it would take for him to come back as the Doctor.
New directors.
And he listed every single creative on the show. He said, if you can them, I'll come back.
Yeah, that's about right. That sounds about right. I don't even watch Doctor Who, but I've been following that because they are just butchering it.
Well, he had such a bad experience when he was the Doctor. That's why he had such a short tenure. He was only there for 2 seasons maybe. And everybody loved him. And he was
my favorite.
He was awesome. I love David Tennant. Don't get me wrong.
David Tennant's great.
But what they've done to Tennant now that he's been the 14th Doctor, I'm over it. I'm all done.
Yeah.
The Doctor's now a homosexual, and they split him off. They ended it with him being split in two. So the 14th Doctor still exists, but the 15th Doctor exists too. So the 14th Doctor decided to retire and live with Donna Noble and her family. What? They butcher the character and his iteration of the character forever. And then they give him a quote-unquote happy ending. But when he was 10, he got a happy ending, sort of. When he got cloned. Well, whenever he regenerated into 2. Yeah. But it was the same version.
Yeah.
And one of them went off to a different universe with his companion.
There's just that was the happy 50 of the ending. Same guy for the finale.
Well, yeah.
I felt like that was such a good closure point too. I don't know.
He went on to continue as that character, but you at least know that a version of him is off with Rose Tyler, good to go.
Yeah, I watched 3 of the Peter Capaldi episodes, and I like Peter Capaldi. I couldn't get into it because I didn't like the stories. They just I don't know.
It was lame.
Just weren't good. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think I made it through about the same amount, 2 or 3 episodes, and I couldn't watch after that. I liked Matt Smith. Matt Smith was good. He was really good. But I don't think anyone's reached the heights of Eccleston or Tennant.
I liked how, with those 3, too, they were all so, different from one another, but they kept, the same, I don't know, same general, demeanor in certain situations. No, not even the same energy.
Different personality for sure.
The same. They had the same moral compass. Because it's the same person, exactly. But it isn't. But yet, then in crisis situations, they all handled them really similarly. So you're just okay, this makes sense. It's a new life. It's a new person, but they retain some of the characteristics of. I don't know. It just made sense with those 3, and I feel after that it didn't.
Yeah, I mean demeanor-wise, they were way different. Eccleston's was he was grumpy. He was a grumpy old man. He was a war.
Nice.
He was in the war. Relatable. He was a war. Originally he was in the war, and then they got rid of him because he wouldn't come back for that crossover. So they got John Hurt to play the War Doctor.
Yeah, which didn't make sense.
Well, they couldn't get Eccleston. That's why. Yeah, but he said that he was in the war.
Yeah, that was his whole thing. Was he was the
that's
PTSD
why he
doctor,
was that's why he was the way he was.
Yeah.
So that was fucking retarded.
Yeah.
And then Tennant's came in and he was fucking high strung. That was his thing. He was always in a really good mood. He was jokey in fights, but he always won. And then Matt Smith's was a little more. He was more slightly more. He was extremely passionate, and he was younger and he acted younger. So I like that, and I always like the hat thing with him.
Yeah.
I wear a fez now.
What was he going to college and he just got into a fucking fraternity?
He just always have a random hat and he'd be like, I wear this now. I look for 4 seconds later.
Right then, I have questions, but number one is this. What in the name of sanity have you got on your head?
It's a fez. I wear a fez now. Fezes are cool. Oh!
He was like a child. That version of him was like a child.
Nice.
And Matt Smith was significantly younger than most people who play the Doctor, so it made sense. But I don't know, man. But Capaldi was not as good, and I never even considered watching Jodie Whittaker because it goes against the rules of the Doctor. The character is male. I don't care if the character's black. That's fine. I don't give a fuck about that.
They do say from the beginning it could be a female, but I feel like
did they?
Yeah. Like there's I think it's when Tennant's the Doctor, and I think it's before he comes back, like before he regenerates into himself.
Yeah.
But like he's explaining like how it works to someone. He's just like, I never know who I'm gonna be or what memories I'm gonna have, and like I think he's explaining it to Rose, but like he does say I could be similar, I could be the same, I could be a woman, I could be whatever, like, but the fact that it was so many incarnations and it never happened up until that point, like...
I think a ginger would have been better, because he always wanted to be a ginger.
He did want to be a ginger.
Every single time when he comes back, he's like...
His hair.
Not this time.
Alright, I don't really know where it died. I know we were talking Doctor Who, but I think that cutoff just kind of ruined it, so now we're...
I think that's where it was at.
Oh, good. We can finally see Frank again.
Hey.
Well, we were getting, from the center of your mouth down there for a little bit when you sat up.
Oh. The ASMR
I just decided to keep it that way.
I just like how his camera looks like he's in a completely different place. Like,
yeah, I know.
It's like he's not even in the same fucking building.
Yours looks like you're locked. You guys are fucking locked in a cabin somewhere.
We also, are very pale.
I'm in a dungeon.
Yeah.
Probably about to rape some dude who broke into my house.
There's a zombie on the other side.
The boarded up window behind you.
Yeah.
There's a zombie on the other side pounding to get in.
You should don't dead open inside him.
Bro, I should use this and fucking do a 5-minute podcast where I'm like a fucking reporter and fucking some zombie apocalypse, and then just have someone stand out there the whole time pounding on the window. Oh, that'd be genius. We might have to do that, even as a skit for the TikTok.
Well,
it's not bad.
One of these days, I'll get some soundproofing for that damn zombie.
Yeah.
Every time I do my report, they keep swarming.
Actually, that'd probably be easy to write, and just do a couple of those a week.
Yeah, just do a news report from wherever the fuck, safety is at the moment.
Yeah, give us a good excuse to go to abandoned places, too.
Huh?
It'd be a good excuse to go to abandoned places, too.
That's true.
We could do an actual, documentary-style walkthrough, and then we'll also do a skit while we're there.
Fucking Facebook group.
That was what I meant. Yeah, that's pretty much what we do.
Yeah, I'm actually in a Facebook group about abandoned.
Yeah.
Abandoned
it's probably the same
places.
one I'm in.
Probably.
Abandoned
yeah.
PA.
Yeah. There's so many.
I'm just gonna start putting posts up on the board specifically to Huggy. Nothing about abandoned places, just messages to Huggy on the board of this place.
Yo, Hugs, if you see this, can you grab me some milk on the way home?
I don't really. It's not a super active group. So.
No, but I do get a couple good. I have gotten a few good places.
Yeah, no, the people that do post, it's good stuff.
There's been a few abandoned hospitals on there I'd like to go to.
There's a lot of abandoned places around the area. I say a lot. It's 3 places we just went to continuously. But used to do that all the time as a kid. And now I'm like,
Mikey was abducted so many times.
Yeah. Hey, sometimes they were nice. All right.
I mean,
he's proof that kidnappers do give you.
I would say they clearly brought you back.
Sometimes you do get candy. Sometimes they just give you candy and they don't even rape you. It's great.
They give me sleeping candy.
They always brought him back. He was a little looser and a little less. He's a little more dead in his eyes, but they always brought him back.
No. They always gave me candy though. So who's winning now?
Except for that one time they gave him candy corn, he's like, "What the fuck?
Yeah.
Is this black licorice?
What the fuck is wrong with
God,
you?"
black licorice candy corn. Ooh.
Fucking genius.
Oh my god. Why do they even make candy corn?
Because
some people like it. My wife loves it.
I used to like candy corn, and then then my taste buds matured, and I was like, nope, this is garbage.
It's just like sweet.
Yeah, that's what it's literally just sugar.
Yeah, but it's got a shit flavor.
It's weird. Yeah, it's like a waxy.
I was gonna say it's the texture, it's the wax to it that fucks me up.
It's wax and sugar.
Yeah, that's probably literally. Remember those fucking what do you call it, nips or whatever? The little like.
Yeah, the little bottles.
Soda syrup in like little wax bottles.
Oh my god, yeah.
Sorry, these are rips.
Like, I don't know. I just remember fucking. I like didn't understand the concept for the longest. I just fucking chew on them forever. It's like, these are terrible.
Yeah, Warheads were always my go-to, and then I realized that the sour goes out in like 15 fucking seconds, and then the rest is just kind of garbage.
Sometimes I wish Warheads were the U.S.'s go-to.
Jesus Christ.
They are. Bro, they are. I just don't have to do it very often.
We need at least 4 more Hiroshimas.
all in Hiroshima too. Just like
it's weird too. Yeah, they're all in Hiroshima. Japan hasn't done anything to us in a long time, but
starting to get
it's going to happen.
Never forget.
Well, I don't know. Exactly. I don't know if they end up canceling the season at JJK. I'm also behind this.
Nah, facts. Yeah, Studio Mappa goes down. I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah, let's get the animators out of there and nuke their fucking their office.
Yeah, that just made me think. Fucking, I saw someone like, I don't know if they saw the whole episode of the Dragon Ball Super Season 2 or whatever.
Oh, you're one of these guys
but
too.
Like, apparently, fucking Goku and Vegeta are turned into kids, and like the way they described it, it was
so weird.
Garbage.
Yeah,
like,
that's like getting into GT territory
where like they
left shit on it.
Where like they left off at like such a good spot, fucking with like the whole Cell Max and fucking.
I haven't actually seen like the newest shit because
the movie's good.
The movies were good.
Superhero. Have you watched Super?
That was the all CG one. That was actually really
I
good.
didn't know how I was gonna feel about it.
I was surprised how much I actually liked the villain. I'm like, look at this little fucking loser. That's not great. It's great.
Oh, look, that's funny. That's what a lot of people say when they look at you.
Ha ha. You don't count as a lot of people.
Bam. Fuck you guys.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
I'm taking my ball and going home.
Yeah, taking my single ball and going home.
Wait, hold on. Let me check. No, they're both there. We're good.
One disappeared for a while. I was worried if he would come back.
Huggy's lost his completely.
Oh, they're not large.
What a humble man.
They've sucked into his body at this point.
Yeah, man, that's a real thing. Your balls definitely get smaller when you fucking take gear. That's factual information.
The upside is the smaller your balls get, the bigger your dick.
Yeah, it doesn't affect your dick in any way negative at all. Like, but like your balls.
Man, you must not be able to hold your bladder very often.
I mean,
he's stored in the balls.
Does it help with proportionality though?
What's up?
Does it help with proportionality though? Like, do you ever look down and you're like, damn, that's a big looking dick.
So like,
well, no, because your sack wouldn't shrink, does it?
I mean,
this is a great conversation.
When you don't have like the weight from your balls being nearly as much, it definitely like doesn't fucking like hang as low. Like,
I feel like for picture taking, that'd be ideal.
I mean, also like, if you had like DHT is like a version of testosterone that testosterone converts into.
Yeah,
and
that's
it's directly correlated with like how big your dick is. And if you didn't have an excess of like DHT when you were going through puberty originally, you can actually go through like a second puberty if you take testosterone, even just testosterone.
How do I find this DHT?
God, all the trans people are horrified. They don't want to have one puberty, let alone two.
Well, I mean, don't they already? Yeah. Like, that's part of the trans part. They're on number 3. Mama's going for 3.
That being said, any chicks who want a dude whose dick is still growing, call Huggy.
Yeah.
Message me. I'll send anybody his number.
I'll send anybody. I don't even care.
You don't even have to be a chick, to be honest.
He just want his number.
If you think your dick is bigger than his under that dress, give me a call. I will give you his number.
fly you right down to the studio and you can compare sizes in real time.
Uh-huh. Don't tell him, though.
And trade dresses.
Compare it after he lifts your skirt. I would love to see Huggy get tranny tricked on camera.
I would love to see Felix show up.
That'd be amazing.
That would be hilarious. Wow, you're cute. I am Felix.
Yeah, that's a, like... I don't know, like, the last, like, woman that's actually, like, talked to me. But if you get, like, more muscular than the average person... Gay dudes are extremely aggressive, man. Like,
that is
like
facts.
A real fucking talk. Like, like they're just extremely aggressive.
Like they just
yes.
Like,
Oh god, yeah.
Assholes.
Like they'll just randomly message me on like Facebook and people I've never
show
met,
me that
or,
dick.
Like, fucking,
send me a nut vid.
Yeah, fucking like they have no shame.
I'll give you $100 if you let me blow you.
This happens to Frank as well.
Yeah, no, facts. That is facts.
It really is like they are very aggressive.
Like it almost makes me wish that I could be gay because like, dude, getting
it'd be
laid
so
would...
easy. Yeah. It'd be so fucking easy. Like
eye contact.
Yeah, like holy hell, like.
Some of my buddies describe some of their bar adventures, right? And like they literally just walk into a gay bar, find someone attractive, make eye contact, and then they go to the bathroom, bust it out.
Yeah, like that's how the one dude I work with is like extremely open about his sex life and like.
Is this someone I know?
I mean it's Mike. What the fuck is his last name? They always call him Mike A. Like.
Adams?
No.
I don't know if he was at North when you were there.
Is he in the kitchen or at the window?
He's a manager. He was.
Oh.
He became a manager when I like right before I went to Milesburg. Like he was there for like the very end of Levi being there, but I don't think you were there.
That I wasn't there anymore.
And he's still there, but yeah, he's just always talking about like how many dudes he slept with, like that day,
wow.
Like multiple people in a day, like, dude, what the fuck? Like,
We may be looking at a reason why the gay community is was so ravaged with AIDS in the 80s.
Yeah, I mean,
apparently it's just they go into the bathroom and let her rip.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, they don't fuck around.
AIDS blade.
Like what the fuck? That's what we're gonna get canceled for. That one comment that I just made.
That's the one. That was the smoking gun.
I'm gonna cut it and make it a TikTok
video. It was pretty
video.
insensitive.
I'm making it a TikTok video.
And like, I don't know, it's
the best moments of 2023.
I think the most aggressive part about it is they'll be like, I appreciate the compliment, but like I'm not into guys, man. So, and they'll just keep going. Like,
don't worry, I can fix him.
They're just like, I just gonna keep going, and you're just like, did you hear what I said? Like, I don't like dudes. Thanks for like what you said. Like, I appreciate a compliment, but like. Just doesn't fucking even phase.
I don't want to fuck you.
Just doesn't even phase.
You don't really got to be
in for the flattery.
You just don't know. Maybe you're just got to be super into it or something. I don't know.
You never know until you try.
It's a numbers game.
I did the same thing whenever I decided to drink a vial of battery acid. I was like, hey, maybe it's not bad.
Jesus.
It was.
Where'd you get a vial of battery?
My battery.
My battery. Oh, you put some effort into it.
Bro, that's what we can use those little glass things for. Those little glass containers we found. We could just fill them with battery
acid in there.
Throw them at people.
Ooh, hydrochloric acid, even better.
Yeah.
That shit is terrifying.
We can wait till famous people come to town and throw them at them.
Yeah, whenever they...
See, that would have been really useful a week ago when Dylan Mulvaney was here.
Like, I just really want to create a super villain. That's all I really
Acid Man. Yeah. just publicly assaults
people. Oh, man, that'd be a great origin story. Dylan Mulvaney falls into a vat of acid.
Only burns half of his body.
Oh, he just said he. That's fucked up, Mikey. You don't misgender them.
Sorry, it only burn half of his body.
I'm just going to stick to it. Like, it's offensive and gender neutral.
Would it be great if they came out with a movie called It? It's just about like a transsexual person. Yeah. And they also work as a clown in the sewers.
And murder children.
Yes. It's just It, but they're transsexual now.
Played by Dylan Mulvaney, 2025.
I was watching a fucking, I think it was a podcast the other day, and they had this really famous bodybuilder from like the late 90s, early 2000s, Kevin Levrone on. He was talking about this dude that like just kind of came out of nowhere in bodybuilding. His name's Rubiel Mosquera, but they call him Neckzilla.
Neckzilla.
And I'm assuming the name is
dude,
that.
like look him up real quick, dude. Like, so like this guy was Kevin Levrone was one of the best, like one of the biggest and best bodybuilders I've ever seen in my life.
Just look up Neckzilla.
Yeah, just look up Neckzilla. This guy, he's like I have to call him it. He's just like he's referring to him as it.
Jesus Christ!
That man's gonna die at 50.
Look up fucking Neckzilla transformation maybe, or like, yeah, that should work.
He actually looks like an AI generated character.
Jesus Christ!
Fuck, no. Yeah. This is what he looked like fucking
5 years ago. Jesus fucking Christ, bro. Why would anyone want to look that way?
Like and then look at this guy. He's talking about it. He's just like, I have to call him it. Like he's insanely fucking.
That's not
freaky.
a man anymore.
Like, yeah, like that's what he's just like. I don't even say him. It's
like a Cronenberg monster, but really jacked.
What I love is when you like videos watching like Navy SEALs talk about when they're asked about if they could fight a bodybuilder, and they're like, yeah. Sure, they're big, but they don't have the strength necessary.
Yeah, like even like the way you train for bodybuilding, even like as opposed to like powerlifting or something, like there's dudes that can fucking lift as much or maybe even more than I can that are like fucking 40 pounds lighter than me. Like it's just like the way you use your posterior chain and like fucking all your muscles together at once, where like bodybuilding you specifically isolate each muscle to make growth more effective instead of like strength. But like like there are bodybuilders that are fucking crazy strong though. Like it's just in general it doesn't mean like, you know, you're gonna fucking be able to beat ass.
You're a superhero suddenly because you're jacked.
Yeah,
well, here's the thing. Even if you're strong, I've seen you walk. I can only imagine that dude. I bet you I could beat his ass because I just got to jump on his back, wrap my fucking shit around his neck, and he can't get me.
Yeah, like mobility becomes like a pretty big issue.
I'm the scorpion on the back of the turtle at that point.
He can't even like I can't imagine that he can even fucking turn his neck. Like his neck is fucking like it's bigger than his head somehow. Like it doesn't even.
It looks dangerous.
Yeah,
like it doesn't look safe.
And like what I don't get is like, how the fuck did he even do that? Like, what was he doing that made his neck so strong?
He was lifting with his teeth.
I just...
He was bench pressing with his fucking teeth.
Mind,
Holy shit, dude. That's a lot of weight to carry around on a human skeleton.
Yeah,
he's fucking 50.
He's fucking
then he's fucking dead.
Too. Like he actually just turned pro. Like he's just fucking like maybe a month ago. And like so they have him in this amateur show, and the other guy's like, you know, he's in really good shape. He's a fucking amateur bodybuilder. He was the other finalist. This dude made him look like a fucking baby.
Yeah.
Like he's maybe a foot taller than this guy to begin with. And then like just the difference was fucking it was so disrespectful. Like,
it was so disrespectful.
Have you ever seen Eddie Hall at the bodybuilding competition?
Yeah. Yeah,
he
like
goes to host it and he's just like,
there's actually a picture of oh my god, it's not Eddie Hall, it's Brian Shaw.
Yeah.
And he's giving out the award to first and second place for the
I was thinking of Eddie Hall. I had him confused.
For the 212 division bodybuilders. And literally like the one guy is 5'1". Like
nice.
and Brian Shaw is like 6'5", 6'6", something like that, and it's the funniest fucking
makes
picture.
him look like fucking Oompa Loompas, dude.
It's like I saw someone like fucking made a meme of it. It's just like, it was so nice to Brian Shaw to bring his kids to the Olympia.
It's fucked up.
Like they literally come up to like his fucking like rib cage, if that.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no, it's actually, you should look that one up. It's
Yeah,
honestly a funny
it's
photo in
pretty
of
good.
itself.
You just come up like the Oompa Loompas from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
What am I looking up?
Brian Shaw.
Is it
Mr.
I-N
Olympia.
or Y-N?
I-N.
And then
B-R-I-A-N.
Okay.
Fucking
Brian Shaw, what?
Olympia.
Oh my god, I can't think of the other guy's name. Yeah, Olympia meme.
Meme?
Yeah. It's got.
Oh man.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dude, that Sean Clarita, he's like one of the best 212 division bodybuilders.
Holy fucking shit.
He actually looks like a comic book character.
This picture where he's holding both their fucking.
That's fucking fucked.
Just
up.
lifts them both up off the ground.
Jesus Christ. And their bodies are like so ridiculous with their little teeny heads.
Yeah, like that's the guy. He's 5'1".
Oh my god. At least you look semi-proportional.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's the proportions for sure.
It's so weird, like
your head is
seeing pictures of
shape.
like that guy's like normal size.
That's horrific. Jesus Christ.
Could you imagine working out the past few years just to get up and be upstaged by the host?
Yeah, right? It's holy fuck.
I mean, at least they picked the right host. Apparently, it's just
yeah.
like, here's the bar.
The host with the most.
Literally brought him, and like they're like the 212 division is like known to be the shortest body because like the weight cap is 212 pounds, but you can fucking be any height. So like the smaller you are, the more muscle you can put on.
Yeah.
For like it just fucking I don't know. I feel like that was a setup to begin with.
Jesus Christ.
Just so they have him specifically there.
Yeah,
so that
just because he didn't hand out all the fucking prizes.
I'm surprised he didn't get down on a knee and like talk to a child. Like, it was like, hey champ, you got this one big gold medal for you.
Puts him on like a fucking tricycle and pushes him around.
Gives him that little propeller hat.
Jesus. What the fuck?
Are we still doing the Twitter thing?
Oh, right. Yeah, let's bring up the Twitter feed. The good old X feed.
I was going to say, what the fuck's Twitter?
Oh, actually, it's right there. Now, let's all take a guess. We're going to run this for like about 10 minutes. How many titties? Let's take a titty vote.
Total time?
Wait. Whose account is it?
Mine.
Are we going by pair or
each
titties in particular?
Oh, no, we'll just say set. How many sets of titties?
4.
Oh, dude, definitely
8.5.
higher than that.
8.5?
Yep.
I'm going 10. Oh, is this Price is Right?
Yeah,
please?
I was gonna say like
Whoever's closest.
Without going over,
are you immediately disqualified if you go over?
or are we just closest? Period.
Just closest to it.
10.
So anything over 10, Frank wins.
11.
That's fair.
No, I can't retcon mine. 8.5. I'm locked in.
Actually, I saved some tweets that I wanted to.
Are they boobs?
Are they boobs?
No, they're not boobs.
Not interested.
Hashtag Poppy Playtime. Whoa, that's crazy.
Oh, right here, Frank. I wanted to show you this. Come here. This is a transgender penis.
That is a potato.
That is.
It definitely looks more like a potato.
It's horrific, and that's where they rip the skin off the body to make it.
What the fuck?
That's a good amount of.
Why are they outside? Why are they outside with that exposed like that? Jesus Christ! I don't mean the potato.
Natural lighting makes it look better, I'm sure.
The light makes it grow bigger.
Yeah, got a little fucking nature biome with mushrooms.
Photosynthesis.
And like, it makes me wonder, like, is that like a good job? Or is that like a fucking I went to fucking Brazil because it's cheaper there? Like,
No, I think that's like the basic. Have
just
you heard about this
potato
Osama
onto
bin
your
Laden?
dick.
The letter to America.
What?
Gen Z and like millennials, mainly millennials, are finding it and saying that Osama bin Laden was right.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, what time period?
Right now. Oh, no.
what do you mean,
after
like-
9/11, he wrote this letter to America. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what's on it, but it wouldn't shock me if he was.
Definitely wasn't.
What does it say?
This
lot of
morning
shit about
I
Palestine.
read Letter to America, which is Osama bin
come on,
Laden's
man.
letter to America explaining why he attacked Americans. And I am ashamed to say that I not only have never read this letter, but I didn't even know this letter existed. It's wild, and everyone should read it. If you haven't read it yet, read it. However, be forewarned that this has left me very disillusioned, and I feel the same exact way I felt when I was deconstructing Christianity. I feel a little bit just confused, like I have entered into another timeline. What is this?
A white woman.
And yeah, so go read it.
Go read it.
I just read A Letter to America.
This goes on for 4 minutes.
How many of them are just chicks?
Every one of them.
Damn right.
Every single one is.
How many of them are also college kids?
Go get me a
Probably
dress.
all
I have
of
a trend to hop in on.
Oh, here we go. Here's one. Frank is our local Palestinian apologist.
I watch Israel people die and I masturbate with them.
Wow. What do you think about the Jewish people?
They're dirty. Hi Hitler. I just like killing Jews. I rape them first,
To be clear,
then
I
I
don't blame civilians. I just want to make that perfectly clear. I don't blame civilians in any war.
Everything that this guy does in this video, Frank does too.
Facts.
kill them. There's a difference. Cutting their fingers. Oh my god, it was so good. I'm in US right now. I'm in Manhattan. US is evil. One day we will take US. All the Muslims will destroy US and we will rule the world.
Brother,
yeah.
I wish you
Alright,
find
you had
God.
me in the first
and I wish you peace.
I have God.
No.
Allah. I watch.
Allah.
Alright, a little rough in the first half, but he caught me there towards the end.
What day we would think U.S.
It's never going to happen, though. The Muslims are not going to take the U.S.
Damn it. A guy can dream, okay?
Especially since...
Good point.
I don't hate all religion. I just don't want...
A lot of studies are showing that Gen Z is going more conservative, which means we're going to have more conservative presidents. And if the Muslims really try to take over America, my dream of turning the entire Middle East into glass is going to come true.
Yeah, there it is.
I know more Muslim Gen Z than I do conservative.
Well, to be fair, the Muslims in America are mostly conservative.
Actually, that's facts, too.
Yeah, I mean, the Muslims, not the fucking fundamentalist fucking crazy motherfuckers killing Jews, but, like, American Muslims...
yeah, I can see that.
They're fairly conservative.
I can actually see that, yeah.
Yeah, they're the ones holding these, like, get these books out of my kid's school shit.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Because American Christians are pussies. This is a story about a dude who turned into a girl. I read the whole thing, but we're not going to do it right now. But first one is after he got his surgery to become a woman and got his wang chopped off. And then it progressively gets worse, talking about how his vagina smells like shit and it won't go away.
It made the entire room smell of poop.
And the doctors stopped really answering her questions. And so, in the third part, he decided to become a dude with no penis again. He detransitioned, but he got the worst possible surgery to go back to being a dude.
That's rough. That is rough. I mean, that's the risk, though, right? It's like, hey, you know, this is the thing you probably don't need to do. I wouldn't. But that sounds very risky.
That doesn't change the fact that they don't have a dick and it smells like poop. Like, I just don't. If that was the issue, like, I just don't understand what.
Well, I think the issue is that nobody's gonna fuck them now for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it smells like poop because sometimes they forget. Well, they can't. There's not enough penis left to actually make the canal, so they have to take some from the asshole area, and that has been soaking in feces for ever. Yeah. So it stinks like shit.
Nowhere else.
See, my internet's running bad, so
can't you just get like a donor?
The titties are low.
The titties are low.
Study finds 100% of men who would immediately leave their desk job if asked to embark on a Antarctic expedition on a big wooden ship. Absolutely.
I mean, I don't have a desk job, so I guess I can't relate.
I still think the right answer is to drop out of society and be a rave DJ.
Huh?
I still think the right answer is to drop out of society and be a rave DJ.
I thought you were going to be a rape DJ.
I mean,
you can be both.
Also, I mean, based on, like...
Yeah, look at Dadsick, dude.
Recent events, Bass Nectar.
Yeah, the numbers don't lie.
That was accused of running a child sex ring.
Holy shit.
What?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he didn't come out with music for a really long time. Like when they were going through the trial and a bunch of shit. He just came out with a song recently though, so I don't know.
Do you still support President Joe Biden? Yes or no?
This will have no controversial opinions about it.
No. I don't get that.
Is it because their eyes are black?
It might be. I don't know. It's weird. It's racist.
Hi! Jesus.
Yeah.
Guys, my mom stood up. Yes, who had another gender adventure.
Oh,
I did. You guys, my mom stood up for me and my preferred name.
Your face.
Yes, who had another gender adventure. I did.
Oh. You know what? We're gonna go to the best feed on Twitter, on X.
Low-key, not even gonna lie, I do love ukuleles, though. It just always adds a good vibe. I'm not sure what was going on in that video, but like, the ukulele was nice.
We're going to Libs of TikTok.
Lip talk.
Let's see. Let's find something good. Oh, here we
Something
go.
to me like, you'll always be a... If a transphobe ever says something to me like, you'll always be a woman, you'll never be a man, I love to hit him with my low voice. And I look at them, and I go, I'm more of a man than you'll ever be. I had to work for my masculinity. What
That wasn't work.
If a transphobe ever says something to me like, you'll always be a woman.
Anytime they tell me that, I go, hi, I'm Felix.
I go, hi, I didn't have to work for this.
Yeah, it just came naturally.
It just happened. Ha ha.
That's Huggy's next girlfriend right there.
School record! Hashtag Roartech.
I'm gonna bet there's a Wang.
Why, Ricker is allowing a man to steal women's track records. Wait, is that the same person, or is that... I'm confused.
Meet Camden, a male who just broke the women's 300-meter record on his college women's track team. Before he pretended to be a woman, he competed on the men's team in high school, where he ranked in 19th place.
Yeah, okay.
That's pretty genius.
Yep, thank you, South Park.
Pretty genius.
Making this shit happen. Oh, yeah!
So, like, powerlifters in Canada, they can compete. So, men can compete with women can compete with men, depending on what they identify as, solely. They don't need to be in any kind of, like, hormone therapy, nothing other than they say, no, I identify as a woman. So, this guy... This professional male powerlifter went to the women's powerlifting competition. The current record holder is a trans woman. He went there with a full fucking beard, said I'm a lady, and beat all her fucking records.
Nice. Nice. Yep. Nice.
That happens a lot.
And
Good shit.
She was pissed.
Good. That's funny.
Have you heard of this dude, Jeffrey Marsh?
I don't think so.
He's constantly on here trying to convince kids of fucking trans nonsense. Here we go. Mostly to keep things from their parents.
Going no contact will feel worse. Can't lie to you. Because right where you are now, if you go no contact with a family member, you'll feel worse. Right where you are now, where the relationship is now, is in equilibrium. They get to do whatever the heck they want, and you deal with it. That's not pleasant, but that is a deal. That is a pact, and both of you understand the rules. If you go no contact, the rules change. You're unmoored. There's no sense of safety and sense of place because the rules change. You change them, but the rules and the dynamic changes. And what comes in sometimes to flood that void.
What is he trying to say? He's been talking for like 50 fucking seconds, and I don't understand anything they're trying to get across right now.
Well, he's done multiple videos where he's like
Look at that fucking face, though. What a time to pause it. Or
if you're a kid and you have like concerns about your gender, but you can't talk to your parents, message me, and I'm like,
tell you
bro,
the right thing.
Bro, what the fuck?
Not grooming.
Now we just let it go, but like 10 years ago, this dude definitely would have had a cop knocking on his door. Like, what the fuck, bro? The FBI would have been all over his computer.
Yeah. Oh, they would have come in with a luminol and just sprayed all over the fucking computer. It's like, oh, it's white!
Alright, I guess it's not going to let me finish the video.
It knows butter.
It knows butter?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Nose butter? What's nose butter?
That's whatever you
Truffle butter?
Yes. You're really good at this.
So, Mikey, what game console do you have at home?
PS5, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch.
You don't have PS4?
I actually do. I have one.
Do you?
Yep.
Oh, dude, State of Decay is up to 4 people.
Wait, that's what?
You can play State of Decay up to 4
Why
people.
do I need a PS4 for that?
Well, because we're gonna get Huggy a PS4, because he had to
You can
sell
have mine.
like I had to sell off my PlayStation 5.
Okay.
He had to sell off his shit.
You just have mine.
Well, that would defeat the point of.
Well, I mean, I have a PS5 that runs PS4 games.
Yeah, but can you play?
What do you mean?
Like, if you're on a PS5, would you be able to play with us if we're on PS4?
It's a PS4 version game, yeah.
Is that how it works?
Yes.
Yeah,
pretty cool.
We've done it.
There's no PS5 version of State of Decay. I'll say that right now. There's no fucking way.
That's fair.
That game
No,
is
State of
like
Decay 2.
There's probably no PS5 version for that. That also didn't come out until, like, what, 7 years ago?
That's fair.
Yeah.
Frank, you got any gaming systems?
Yeah.
What do you got?
Xbox.
And a PS4.
And a PS4.
Buddy.
Yep.
Guys.
Man, I wonder how long PS4 is even gonna like be running for. Like,
probably a while.
You think?
Yep. I mean, it's like fucking.
I mean, you can still play PS1. Like, what do you mean? How long it's gonna run for?
Well, like online.
How
for
long is
it.
it
Like they cancel servers after so long.
Oh,
like,
I guess.
I guess at that point it mostly depends on the games because I think the PS4 and PS5 like online services are pretty synonymous.
Yeah, I think they're
with
pretty
each
much
other.
the same.
They're just about the same. There's a lot of cross-platform stuff like that as well.
And I mean, they're still making games for both.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, they're definitely more centric on making PS5 titles, but they do still release the PS4 version.
Yeah, they will still release PS4.
Because like the game I just got the other day, Grand Blue, it's PS5 and PS4, and I'm like, all right.
Like I bought a game like maybe 6 months ago, and it was PS4 version, but it had an upgrade
But
for
you can get it for
PS5.
PS5 for free.
So
You know who didn't do that? Fucking Baldur's Gate.
No?
For kids. No.
That's pretty gay.
That's PS5 only.
That's fucking homo.
Well, for what it's worth, I understand why.
Because they're dickheads. And they wouldn't have to buy a new gen system.
Comparatively, it would not be able. It already is a fucking like a chug sometimes with that game.
Fucking
yeah, it just came out on console, didn't it?
Yeah, about 3 months ago. I still haven't fucking beat it. It's so long.
That's what I heard.
It's so good though. Like holy shit.
Yeah, dude, legit D&D fucking video game.
Yeah, everyone I know that's played it says it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, 10 out of 10.
It really did deserve to get Game of the Year, which it did. Fucking, it was funny. I saw a skit, and you know, Alan Wake 2 was at the Game Awards, and they were nominated and stuff.
They won something.
I think it was best.
I think it's story. Yeah. Which makes sense for Remedy.
Meanwhile,
that
Alan
is
Wake's
their
just there.
number one concern.
Meanwhile, they just cut away, and it shows a guy pretending to be Alan Wake. He's like, "I was at the Game Awards. I won every single one of them. And everybody was jealous of my Magnum Dong."
Was it the guy?
No.
Oh, it would have been great.
It was just a YouTube fucking joke.
It would have been great if it was the dude who played.
Like
Alan Wake.
actually, Alan.
That would have been genius. Oh,
I just love that bit now. It's like you could just do anything and be like, the Dark Presence was getting close, but thanks to my large amount of fucking skills and testosterone, I, Alan Wake, became the biggest, strongest man in the universe.
And I am a writer.
I'm a writer. I'm Alan Wake. I'm a writer. If you didn't know that already.
I mean,
I assume you knew that already.
They could have scripted it out, to be honest with you, because there was no chance that they weren't going to win Best Story, because nothing else this year comes close.
Hold on, I'm trying to...
The fact that you have to think about it answers my question.
Spider-Man came out, and I was actually surprised that it didn't. Like, it wasn't the best story, but you're right. Like,
they retired Peter Parker at the end of it. There was no way they were winning.
That's why
they were not going to win.
I don't think Spider-Man got anything.
It shouldn't have, motherfuckers.
Yeah, it was a pretty safe game, and that's about it. Like, it didn't do anything like that big. Like, it was fine. I still didn't beat it, even though it's only like a fucking 17-hour game.
The fact that a Spider-Man game came out and I didn't hear any word about it after like 3 days says everything I need to know.
All right, that's
because the first one came out and it was fucking huge.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because it was like the first Spider-Man game since Spider-Man 2 that was actually a good Spider-Man game.
This one came out, and I did not hear one single fucking word about it within
That's
a week.
about it.
Yeah.
They have these mandatory like sections where you have to play as fucking Mary Jane to do this really bad sneaking stuff, and I'm like, wow, that actually takes you out of the superhero part of the game to do a stealth segment.
They need to make video game Razzies, and they need to, like the Raspberry Awards, you give them to bad movies, and they need to give one to Spider-Man 2 for what they did to Mary Jane's face.
Oh, yeah, how they aged her up like 20 years, even though it's only been like one.
They gave her the writer of the game's face.
So weird.
How fucking douchebaggy can you be?
Just a little
to be like, I want my face.
Is that really what it was?
Yeah, she was.
Just a little
look at her face and then look at the character.
I'm gonna be Mary Jane, and I'm gonna be really cool, and I'm gonna have a stun gun, and I'm gonna tase people. Oh, by the way, she gets shot with one of the fucking hunter's arrows, and she just pulls it out and then charges him and like zaps him. And I'm like, These killed me in like 2 shots on fucking hard mode. Yet Mary Jane's over here just gets over it, rubs some dirt in it. It's fine. I'm Mary Jane now.
Oh god,
they did it. Yeah, they gave her face.
Except for they at least didn't change your eye color with it. And it would have been like, why did your eye color change, MJ?
It's fucking ridiculous. How does she turn into her?
Aged up 20 years.
That's insane.
Yeah,
meanwhile, Peter Parker looks exactly the same.
That's because of the spider.
Like, facial structure and fucking everything.
They didn't even do Aloy like that.
Oh, yo.
Look
up Miles's fucking suit. Look up the bad Miles Morales suit. Just specifically that one. And you have to wear it during the fucking end of the game because it's part of the canon. It's so bad. Yeah.
Oof.
Yep.
That's ugly as shit.
He's wearing like fucking Adidas.
Yeah.
Jesus
All
Christ.
day I dream about
for having one of the fucking coolest costumes and then having to wear
that. Yeah. It's like, why did they need to have his dreads?
He never, his hood's up, but like that doesn't mean that he doesn't have the top of his fucking mask.
Miles Morales has the coolest Spider-Man costume in history. Why the fuck would you do that?
Oh, well, I think they were sponsored by Adidas, because like I said, he's wearing fucking Adidas sneakers.
Crazy.
That was the one where it's like, hey, we'll give you $5 million for your game, but you have to put our sneakers on.
Yeah, like, I'm a fan.
It's in the last scene.
I love Peter Parker. I'll always love Peter Parker.
I mean,
but he does not have a suit that comes anywhere near Miles Morales' suit.
Although, fucking...
Except when he's Venom. When he gets the Venom suit.
Yeah.
That's always cool.
I guess it's not so much a suit, but the way Frank Miller draws the original Spider-Man suit is fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
But
I was talking... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. That was it.
Oh, okay. I was talking to somebody at work, and we got brought up like old animation and stuff, like from like the 90s and shit, like all the stuff that used to be on Disney, like X-Men, Spider-Man. And it came to my... I was like, remember the ending of that fucking Spider-Man animation where it was literally just Mary Jane fell into a fucking wormhole and they never found her? And then they never finished the show, so I guess she's just fucked.
I'm trying to... Then they came out with like that Spider-Man X or some shit after that. Was that like... I just kind of... I never watched it, so I kind of just assumed it was a continuation of it.
I don't know. I don't think I ever saw that. I think there was like Spectacular Spider-Man or some shit that came out. But, oh man, it was so weird. They just like canceled it like halfway through. So anyway, what's up with you?
Who, me?
Yeah. Yeah, I figured you got something you want to say.
No, I was just fucking.
He just had he had Baby One More Time stuck in his head. And
I was just fucking with Frank.
subtle body language made me think that you wanted to say something.
Oh God! No, I couldn't help it. It was outstanding.
But he did share with the class. Thank God for that.
That's pretty genius. Oh my God! What the fuck? Anyway, what I was thinking was, before we got into all this other shit, me and him were talking about streaming, like, fucking Fallout 76.
Okay.
And,
I
State
can
of
have my
Decay
nephew
2.
get us, like, hella bullets.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, because he's got almost 1,000 followers on Twitch.
Nice.
I've got, like, 20, but that's not the point.
Piggyback.
Point is, we
Content
can...
misery contest.
We could, like, split screen it somehow. Or even just four-corner it.
That's like, yeah.
And then stream it on simultaneously on ours and on his. And then try and
Yeah, shuffle them over.
steal some of his.
To bring like all consoles and shit like to the same room.
No, we could have like an old school LAN party.
Yeah, I was
oh
kind of
my
hoping for
god!
that.
Yeah, that's the better idea. I mean, it does. It's not the more convenient idea, but that's the.
No,
better.
but if you want me there with my PS4, that's the way.
I mean, we could also do that, but I'm talking. We could do it from, like,
wherever,
separate places.
Oh yeah.
Nah, we can do it as a LAN party though.
I don't know what that is, but
fair, good point.
Okay.
You don't know what a LAN party is?
No.
That's literally.
You
It's
haven't-
like how
you
they used to
haven't
play
lived.
Halo.
Yeah, you have 46 bottles of Code Red Mountain Dew.
Yes,
That's how the night
that's
starts.
that's where the gas is. That's where the gas comes in.
Gamer fuel.
I used to drink fucking Red Bull and amps
I
like
do.
crazy. Oh my god! Remember the Mountain Dew.
Gamer
I
fuel.
don't even remember what it tasted like. I just
was
remember it
delicious.
was orange, and it was like it didn't taste.
It tasted like orange.
It didn't taste orange though.
No, the color orange,
But,
not the
yeah,
fruit.
maybe. Honestly,
talking Livewire?
Or is that? Oh wait, yeah. What was?
There was gamer stuff that was. It was like red and it had like the Master Chief on it and shit. It was.
Well, was it? Was that the one that was just Code Red, but it had like a different fucking bottle?
Livewire?
They've had so many different ones.
Livewire is like
Livewire was
the
the
orange
orange
one.
one.
Oh,
They still sell that now.
I do remember the Gamer Fuel, but I don't fucking remember. Like,
Gamer fuel was Code Red though.
Was
I mean,
it?
Code Red.
Yeah, it tasted a lot like Code Red.
Code Red is the superior Mountain Dew.
I agree.
Facts.
I used to drink a lot more Voltage. I was a big
Ooh.
fan of the Voltage.
Have you tried the Tropical Maui Blast or whatever?
Oh, the pineapple.
No.
The pineapple. They
That's-
have a
that's the best
pineapple Mountain
Mountain
Dew
Dew.
that like
Yeah.
legitimately takes the fucking cake. I've had a disgusting amount of Mountain Dew in my life.
Trey bought it and I tried some. Yeah, he's great. That's the best.
The flaming hot Cheetos I bought for the meme, it did make me want to vomit. The Yuletide fruit cake, that one was fucking gross. Midnight Black, that one was fucking 10 out of 10. I did love that one. It was a short run, but sour
Yeah.
cherry.
I remember that one.
I wonder if they sell that like on Amazon. If I could buy Gamer Fuel like Mountain Dew.
Hey, for TikTok reasons, do you think we could all do that thing? We could get 4 of those chips. They sell in a single bag, one chip.
The Pocky ones, they have them at the one gas
They're
station.
like really
down,
hot.
Down
Yeah.
where I'm at.
I think they have them at Sheets.
We should do that.
Do they have
The
them?
one chip challenge?
Yeah, and hope that Mikey has a heart attack.
No, Mikey likes spicy shit.
Yeah.
Actually, if you want something spicy, they sell spicy ramen. That is hotter than those chips, bar none.
We could just chug
yeah,
bottles
yeah,
of
yeah.
Tabasco.
Yeah, I don't like Tabasco though.
Have you ever taken a shot of hot sauce?
Red hot.
Yeah, not hot sauce though. I mean,
Yeah, get like actual
It's
hot
like hot
sauce.
sauce.
it's like mild sauce.
Not if you add Tabasco to it. That's how I make my
More
wings.
mild.
No, it's not mild when I make it, buddy.
All right.
I don't think Tabasco's actually that hot though.
No, I
It's
just think
pretty
it's kind
hot.
of gross. I don't like vinegar though. So.
Yeah, but you can't taste it. It's the
I-
flavor of Red Hot. The spice of Tabasco.
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
It's good shit. And then you put in like a half a ladle of fucking burning hot vegetable oil.
You ever get any of those bar wings that require you to sign a waiver?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you should try them.
Okay.
They are actually like really fucking
We used
hot.
to actually. My parents used to like
Depending on where you
order the sauce that like it was like nuclear and fucking like this was like
from
before
the one with the Scoville fucking units on the
this was,
side.
like, before like fancy hot sauce was a thing. I used to fucking love that nuclear sauce. It was
I'm
so
gonna- I'm gonna-
good. It
I'm
was,
gonna
like,
look up hot sauces,
Make me
actually.
fucking sweat when I ate it, but it was so good.
Made his asshole sweat.
Like,
Yeah, I was
I
gonna say,
mean,
if you give me your
that's
wings and they don't
the
like
bar,
bring it to
yeah.
your mind, I'm gonna call you a pussy at the end of it.
That's okay.
That's the rule of thumb.
I legit was just like leaking
Okay.
from my face so bad every time I would eat like those bar wings.
yeah,
It was
that-
leaking
that's,
from every
that's usually
hole.
like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like spicy
Legit.
shit.
If you
but,
take
like,
an actual
that's,
shot
like,
of hot sauce
the
though, like
first
if you pour it
fucking
into a
it's
shot
just,
glass,
like,
into a
sweating.
shot of
Yeah, I was gonna
hot
say
sauce,
that
it'll
it's
be
crazy. Like a
immediately.
flavor made my face immediately start sweating, and I'm like, oh, it's Yeah, I gotta finish it. Like, that was where it's like, fucking blue cheese, best thing ever. It was the only thing that made it tolerable. Let's see. Ghost pepper hot sauce. There we go. That looks pretty good.
Oh, dude. I have a ghost pepper hot sauce in my place. It's
oh, yeah, that's right.
That orange shit.
Trying to find the Scovilles here. I don't know if it has it. Wicked Tickle El Humo.
I'm parting my chest hair.
Reenacting that part of the Bible. What was his parts? The fucking red chest hair.
Oh.
In the next fucking podcast, he's gonna have it like shaved into a fucking.
Yeah, and he's gonna have a tattoo of like all the Jews running to one side.
I won't get the Ed Norton swastika from American History X tattooed on, but I will shave it in there just for the podcast.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
We appreciate you for that.
It's really great. They're willing to go that extra mile for the rest of
Don't hate, just appreciate.
You should do a chode. You should shave a chode into your chest.
I'm not shaving a cock.
Make it one like ejaculating. That's...
I saw a guy did like the Mortal Kombat fucking symbol.
Jesus Christ.
Oof.
Do the Assassin's Creed symbol.
Ah, oof. Yeah, who am I kidding? I don't have any better ideas. I picked something more cringe.
Yeah, I'm aiming for cringe, and I can't think of anything. I think Assassin's Creed wins.
No, you can put the fairy tale logo on. That's pretty cringe.
That would work. That is pretty cringe.
Nobody would also know what it meant. Except for the people that just look at it, it's just like, wow.
Mikey's face?
You should get a tattoo of Mikey's face.
I'm not getting a tattoo of Mikey's face.
Yeah, there we go.
Can you shave one in?
Maybe.
If you can, I guess shave it. That's a good
I'm sure that you could.
I could probably pay somebody to do it.
Yeah, that would require a steady hand, I feel.
If you shave Mikey's face into your chest, I'll shave a heart into mine.
But do it upside down so your pubes are his hair.
That would be fucking awesome. Dye them blonde, too. Dye them blonde. Bleach your pubes, bro. Do it for the bit.
That's fucking genius.
Yeah, you guys are pretty funny.
Woo! Oh my god. Anyway, we can do your fucking LAN party, whatever the fuck that is.
Alright, there we go.
We would need an entire night for that.
I'll bring the Doritos.
I mean yeah.
But I'm also saying we could do it from separate places, like
gross.
On a not.
We could do it at my fucking place. There's plenty of room.
We can't do a LAN party every week.
We don't need to do a LAN party every week.
I'm talking about like making it a semi, not even semi, but.
How long are we gonna play State of Fucking Decay?
Given
he's just like, I'm already kind of bored of it. We haven't really started.
Given the amount of shit you can definitely do, you can build your own community, you can save people, you can kill zombies. I'm pretty sure we could get some time out of it.
Yeah, we can
play the forest.
But
huh?
We can play the forest.
Yeah, the forest is pretty good too.
Can't
That's
play
4-player.
the forest.
Why?
It's first person.
Oh, I forgot that was a thing for you.
I was gonna suggest 7 Days to Die, but then it's like, all right.
I'd rather shoot my own penis off.
Yeah, you can.
Play first person.
Just saying.
What's that game? It might be 7 Days to Die. It came out where like you legitimately like one person's like a horror movie character and then
Dead by Daylight.
Is that what it is?
Yep. That's the 1v4.
Well, that's not building on anything though. That's just.
Oh, it's still good though.
It's just one sandbox, and you play a round, and then go on to another one. I'm talking about something that we can like consistently work on. Like Fallout 76, we could play for the rest of eternity. It's a Fallout game.
Oh man.
Nah.
Could.
No, dude. Fallout 76
might be able to. I would kill myself probably sooner than later. I don't think
Why?
I'd make it a year.
Why?
It's not very good.
It's not very good on your own.
It's not very good.
That might be facts. That might be facts.
It sucks balls playing by
yourself. Every single game is better with people.
That's not true. Alan Wake would not be better with other people.
You don't know that because they don't have it.
I'm telling you, I would not enjoy that game if it was multiplayer.
Okay. I'd appreciate the option, just saying.
Any open world game would be good with other people.
I mean, yeah.
We could play the Elder Scrolls Online.
Oh, yeah. Elder Scrolls Online, that sounds great. Oh. Bethesda game, multiplayer, when their single player games don't fucking work.
Jesus Christ.
Very ambitious of them.
It's not a bug, it's a feature.
Yeah. There's plenty of good ones, honestly. Like, but problem is, like, once first person gets taken off the table, that really narrows it down.
My point is that fucking State of Decay and Fallout 76 would at least fit into the genre of the stuff we work on.
Oh.
See what I'm saying?
Okay, fair.
Zombies.
There's no trans in Fallout 76, though.
There's no what?
Trans?
There might be. They still come out with patches, I think.
I meant the fictional works we're working on.
Oh.
Not this. Not this.
I thought you were aiming
Not
for,
the
like,
think
trans
tank.
and Jews.
Huh?
I thought you were aiming for, like, trans and Jews.
We can roleplay.
I mean, you don't know that the ghouls aren't Jews. They don't have noses anymore.
They were very long. They were very big before.
That's why they came off.
Yeah, they were too heavy.
They got hit by the nukes. Just their noses.
That's gonna get zucked.
Oh my god.
Luckily, I'm the pro-Israel one, so we'll be alright. If you said it, it would be a problem.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you already want to kill the Jews.
I don't think I said that. I don't think I said that.
I really think the best game that we could possibly
Frank
stream,
wants
though,
to push
like,
them
with
out of their
four-
homeland.
Like with 4 people, would
That's
be
kind of
Baldur's Gate
facts.
3, bar none.
What is it?
Baldur's Gate 3, bar none. That's like a 100-hour game, and that's
That's
take your
third
fucking
person
time.
too.
Yep. It's third person tactics based. Party of fucking original characters.
Yeah, up to 4 people. Like it's kind of fucking 10 out of 10.
Yeah, but isn't it a Dungeons and Dragons game?
Yeah.
Basically.
Which is what.
Yeah, but the amount of freedom that it gives you for how much, like how you build your character.
I don't mean
insane.
the type of game. I mean like the setting set up.
Yeah, it's very dark.
Like
though.
it's medieval
It's super.
shit.
It's very dark.
Like
Like
medieval.
So.
Fallout 76 is in the future.
Yeah,
What's
and
your
it's
point?
in a nuclear wasteland. That's fucking sweet, bro.
So are
But-
medieval
but-
fucking fairies and dragons, bro.
There's no world in which fairies are fucking hard ass.
I also don't
What?
think
You've
there
never
are
been to
that-
Mukilteo,
Hey,
motherfucker.
shit.
Mukileo fairies fuck
so
you up.
this is like Warhammer universe, sort of like original Warhammer-ish. Like everything there is super fucked up. Like 9 times out of 10, the quest ends badly for everybody involved, but at least you get a reward. I'm just saying, it's not like the stereotypical like, haha, look, I'm going to play on my. Well, okay, you can play on your loot. It's pretty great.
Yeah. As a bard,
Bards
not to brag.
literally have vicious mockery where they insult them and they have pre-recorded insult lines and they deal damage psychologically,
I
which
fucked
could
a
cause somebody to
vampire.
keel over dead or make their head explode.
Me too. A bunch in high school.
Nice. I meant in the game. I'll still air 5 to that. Oh yeah. I'm here for it.
All right.
You'll be sucking more than blood when I'm done.
Huh?
What?
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 What'd you say?
Nothing.
Almost say what?
Nah.
God damn. Fuck.
Good try though. I admired the effort. Oh, fun facts with Frank.
Fun facts with Frank!
All right.
Boomer's gay.
Fake facts with Frank! Jesus Christ.
I was really worried I wasn't gonna get one of those segments in.
Really snuck it in there.
It was close. It was
Proud of
close.
you. Even if it was at my expense.
How many boobs were on the?
Zero. So
We
I
all.
won.
Oh, Huggy won.
Yeah.
We're literally running off of my phone's internet because I haven't paid the internet bill.
That's
So,
Mobile-
and
mobile
I
hotspot.
probably won't pay the internet bill because we're moving out of here shortly.
That's fair. Yeah, can't blame you.
So,
Makes more economic sense.
yeah.
I wonder when
Oh,
State
can
of
we
Decay
text
came
you
out.
again? Does this still have to be Facebook?
Yeah, buddy, we're good.
Okay, dope.
Yeah. Frank likes wieners.
Oh well, that
Fun
it's at
facts
least
with
got-
Boomer.
It's at least got good reviews.
What does?
State of Decay 2.
Yeah. There's way more shit to do in it than the original State of Decay. Which
Okay,
was
I didn't know because like 9
kinda
times
like,
out of 10, it's like it's either gonna be a little better or it's gonna be a lot worse.
and you
but-
can actually build your camps and shit.
Yeah, as opposed to the last one where it's like, go talk to this person.
Yeah.
Move over here. Throw some logs over here and maybe it turns into a bench. Can't do anything with it, but isn't that
I always
cool?
thought the mechanic was cool that if you died in that game, you just moved
somebody
to another
else
character.
Yeah, and then somebody else could like go find your shit or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I figured it'd be a good fucking game for us to try,
Yeah,
bro.
I'll at least give it a shot. I'm actually
We can just
surprised.
build like 4 different colonies and all work together.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll just
Kill
Age of
zombies.
Empires it and see who comes out on top. Start building a wonder after like 20 fucking days playing.
Wait about 2 months and I turn into Negan.
Oh my god, The Walking Dead RP.
I will dress my dude up to look like Negan.
Unironically, it would just be a better looking Walking Dead game than the one that just came out.
Uh-huh. I'd put Mikey down on his knees and fucking BAM!
Man. I really like how I'm the butt of like 80% of your jokes.
Yeah.
They're very funny.
And then the three of you guys get together and fucking start coming at me. Oh, it'd be awesome. We could just redo the whole show together.
Better. Probably better.
Yeah. From the beginning to the end. It'll be great.
Yeah, and then just fucking sell it.
There you go.
Using all of the State of Decay 2 assets.
Dude, I think we should do that. And that's how we should market it on Twitch, dude. Remaking The Walking Dead.
Yeah, and only charging $20 for it because it's just built off the back of another game.
It'll be amazing.
Yeah, that one that just came out is just so fucking terrible.
Yeah.
There isn't even real cutscenes.
Yeah, it's bizarre.
It's very strange. I'm like, where did all the money go? Was there money? Did they put anything into this?
Definitely should be money. That show's definitely made a lot of money.
It's such a big IP. I don't know why they just give it to anybody to do. Especially
Robert Kirkman's definitely got a lot of money.
But yeah, no, it's at least fun bad just to watch. That's
Fun
bad.
bags.
Yeah.
Boobies.
Boobies.
I'm a child.
No, you're really hooking in the fucking 12 to fucking 16s. Boobies. All right, there we go.
Those are my people.
Yeah.
They're my peeps.
Just got 5 more listeners/viewers. Crazy.
And ironically, they're all aged 5.
I think this podcast is really deep.
All right. I think I've already got enough silences to cut out. It seems like everyone's done for the night. So
it's 7:30. So
remember,
that's about right.
like, share, subscribe.
Oh, did you actually do the
I did, yeah. I even added a minute. It's pretty sweet.
Oh, fuck yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Proud of you.
Like a real life weatherman.
And follow us on all socials at the Linktree underneath the video.
Really getting fucking good at that quick, bud.
That's those gamer hand-eye coordination.
The fact that like what you just did is like the daily like life of a weatherman, and they make so much money.
I did it backwards because this side is actually smaller, so I should have been pointing over here.
Oh well, maybe that's why they make decent amount of money. It's harder than it looks.
Yeah, they know which way to go. But you know, that's pretty much it.
Huh?
I don't know what else to say. Except, you know.
Bye.
Go fuck yourselves.
Yeah, there it is.